I am a kind of person who outgrows people quite fast. I outgrow myself a lot fast, like my previous identity. I just keep evolving for some reason, which I appreciate, which I like. And but one thing I want to talk about is like, have you noticed that there are a few people in your life who are not necessarily your friends, and they're more than your acquaintances or colleagues and less than your friends? Kind of like keep stab on you. I have identified this thing in my life very early on and have been navigating life like that, because, like, I do not keep sneaky people around me. If you do not need to know something about my life that's kind of personal, I won't keep you. I'm a kind of person who's very reserved. And also, like, there are walls, multiple walls after walls after walls. People can't be really get close to me that easily. So they are mad about things when they don't really get to, like, know about my personal life on my social media. I literally do whatever comes to my mind. It's just for entertainment for me. And not even some of the close people that I have, they do not even know about my personal plans, goals, or things, because I just am built like this. I do not like sharing stuff with people. Whether I'm going through the worst phase or something really amazing happened to me, I wouldn't really share it with anyone. I just feel like, what's the point of sharing? Because, like, I don't want to come off as like I'm bragging. Also, don't want to make people feel bad about something. If we are pursuing the same path, almost or at least similar path, and I get to achieve something, I know it's not my responsibility, but still, I just tend to keep things like keep pushing it. Not immediately tell people. If they find out about those things on their own, then I can't help. Then I just say, like, yeah, it was like this. So that's something else. There are also people who literally keep bugging me. Like, I need to be telling them stuff. I was like, no, who are you? And why should I be telling you about my life? Because, like, I myself, I'm not even sure about what's going on here. What do I even tell you? And then even when I just, like, kind of don't want to share anything, and they will assume that I feel like I have God complex. They feel that way and treat me based on this. My conclusion is, like, stay away. I do not need to talk about my life with you, and you do not need to know either. People literally talk behind everybody's back. It doesn't matter if you're a good friend, bad friend, enemy, or whatever. And I'm not bothered about it. And I'm not really reflecting upon it. I'm just trying to tell you is that, like, some people are there who just wanna stay close enough to you so that they can know about what is your progress, what are you doing. Can they downplay your achievements, or if there's something amazing, you have a great link up there, they can snatch it from you, or probably, like, somehow, like, take advantage of you. And if they cannot, they are going to snitch on you. So be aware of this kind of people. As I said, I've figured it out, like, quite early on, so I kept my circle very small. I'm really scared of making friends because, like, most people are not really the friends. They are basically the tab keeper or whatever you want to say. I found a reel. Someone was talking about it, and I was like, oh, yeah, that happens to me as well. So if you're wondering, like, why you cannot be my friend, now you know. You have enough information. Probably fix your intentions. Trust me, this kind of energy can be sensed. You don't even have to do something like very evident. Your energy speaks for itself, and a few interactions is enough. That's something I thought you guys should know. I feel like you already know, but it's not talked about enough. We just try to categorize people as, like, black and white, very black and white. I do not like going to parties. I do not like going to large gatherings unless it's for work. And yeah, there are shady people out there. And one of the funniest things I've heard from people were like, since I'm a Gen Z, the social media thing was really something that always was there with my everyday life, right? So I kept on doing social media on and on. I'm not talking about achieving any kind of massive target or stuff. It was just there, and I was doing it out of my freaking boredom. Some people I knew, they just thought that I'm gonna freaking hit some kind of massive hit, a jackpot. So they kept on sticking around me. It were from friends, it were from relatives that I didn't give a flying shit about. The sudden change was like, I was like, what? What is going on? What did I miss? And I had to eventually stop doing things because, like, I'm a Bangladeshi girl who had to just do the admission things. So I had to stop at one point. And I did not really continue after that. Guess what? After those period, I didn't even know that I would be doing social media again. Even now, I'm just doing it for fun. I have a whole life out there. And it just feels good to share things, express myself. I was heavily shaped by this internet culture. So, like, I feel like maybe because of it, like people can resonate with me, and maybe that's why they are like here or like even watching in the first place. I don't care about any kind of massive achievements or stuff like that because, like, I have no freaking goal. The only goal I have is to live and experience it all. So where was I? The story was left halfway. Stopped doing social media for a while, and I didn't know that I'll be back, right? So during that period, the people that were really enthusiastic in my initial time when I started social media, starting YouTube, I met some of them, after all those years, and they sneakily, they did what? Turned in those comments like, they said it in Bangla. So since the audience are not just Bangladeshi, I won't be talking about it in Bangla. But they said some things like, "Oh, we cannot make videos. Oh, we cannot edit and stuff." They were sneakily doing it while giving me a big smile and being so sweet to me, but the comments were there. I didn't expect it from them, but I was like, okay, you told me that, but guess what? The first job, I'm still a student, okay? The first job that I landed, I just opened LinkedIn. I don't have any connections there. The first connection that I have is my employer. How weird was that? It was entirely luck. Thank you, Almighty, for helping me out. The first job that I had was based on my social media skills, based off my video making skills, based on my Instagram, by the way. The craziest part is, like, it's not that hard. It's not that deep. We are making it hard by giving ourselves certain kind of big title, big blah 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 blah, that we should be doing this. Bro, this is a very 19th century evolutionist thinker kind of thought, if you know what I mean. And then again, like, I was like, bro, what the fuck are you talking about? I mean, honestly, they're not even old people. But this is exactly what I'm trying to tell you. Like, no matter what, always keep these people in check. The moment you make it big according to their standards, it might not be even big to you. You may not even care about all this bullshit, those superficial things, to them, that those are amazing big stuff. They will be back. I know that they will be back. I have no interest in superficial achievements. Whatever happens in life. My goal is to just live a fairly honest life, an honest life that feels real to me, feels good to me, and I will know that, yeah, I did all of those by choice. And I don't want to have any kind of regrets of not doing anything, because it's not even in my bones. Like, I was never the type of person, anyways, to hold myself back based on the social constructs. I let life flow. That's it. And guess what? I am literally fine with not having friends if I really have to have this kind of friends. Stay away. I've already come to terms with it, and I know how to handle this. And I genuinely do not keep this kind of people around me, even though they try to, like, show me that they have changed or they are better now. I know. Thank you. Good for you. If you have changed your ways, amazing. But still, I don't want you around me. Live your amazing life. I wish you very best of luck. And let's just choose our own path. Beware of the people that keep tabs on you. Hmm? 6 months of this year is done. The seventh has started. Let's do our best to survive it. Rewording, maybe live it, not just survive. And if your baseline is not in place, focus on only surviving. You're doing your best. We do not talk about it enough, but that's a big thing to do. Another thing that came to my mind while talking on this topic is, like, we do not give enough credit to the act of surviving itself. It takes a lot to, like, actually be able to have food on your table, a roof over your head, or like being able to do what you want to do. I also feel like practicing art is like, it's for the rich people who are already have the luxury to do it. If you cannot take care of your basic needs, when are you going to focus on art? It's not possible. If you look at history, you'll have multiple examples of it, from the West to the very independent other societies everywhere. So I feel like it's not for everyone. Do you really think that getting a degree is easy? Do you really think that moving out of your hometown or like moving out to a different country is easy? Surviving there, like you don't know the language, you don't know the culture. I haven't been to any country, but like I've seen people struggle, work hard, and I know what it takes. People who want to do well in life are locked in. Why do you always go after something, some big title, or why do we care about having jobs that are not what we want to do? Like, why getting a certain kind of uh, job is considered prestigious? Why must we live in a certain way? Who decides that? I don't understand. Like, it's kind of fucked up, don't you think so? It takes a lot of fucking effort to complete a degree. And if you do not have your backup, if you do not have a sponsor, if you do not have a supportive surrounding, say no more. And in today's economy, it's just wilder. Also, with the pressure of knowing that what you're studying for might not give you the exact work that you want to do. We should really forgive ourselves. And we're honestly trying our best given the circumstances. I went a little philosophical, but unrelated topics, but like I don't control what comes in my mind. So I just hope that you know that you're doing well. There's no certain target you need to meet to acknowledge yourself. Can have amazing, big goals, and you should definitely work hard for to like achieve those with full conviction, but also learn that we're all doing enough from the place that we are in. No one's circumstances are as same as the other person. Our life is really shaped by a lot of the external things that we cannot control. So like maybe calm down. Maybe forgive yourself a little bit. Feel sad. I'm not gonna say don't feel sad. Of course you should feel sad about certain things that you care about. Maybe cry. And maybe like hold them dear to your heart till the day you die. Doesn't matter, but just so you know, you are doing amazing. Come on. Just stop measuring yourself by somebody else's standard and way of living. I feel like that we should collectively not like idolize certain labels or like I said, 19th century evolutionist thinker kind of point of view. Nobody is superior than the other. Maybe just use your culture or values or beliefs to understand the other one and not impose stuff upon people. Let's have a good start to this July, and maybe let's just try our best to survive it. And I'll be keep showing up if I live. I honestly like having bad days or bad experiences because if I didn't have those experiences, I wouldn't know about the patterns otherwise, right? So yeah, they actually serve you. The pros is it serves you, the cons is it takes time, but it's honestly worth it. I felt like that I need to add one thing. The ones that were talking. Whoa. That too, I got paid in dollars, bitch. I'm not saying this thing's going to sustain like forever, or I myself am gonna stay here like forever. No. Why would I want to stay stuck in one place even if it pays amazing? I don't care. That same set of people used to tell me when I was in school, like every time I upgrade class, I mean a grade, let's say I just graduated from like third to fourth grade or fifth grade, that particular person would come to me and tell me, I'm just giving an example, like they did it until like what, so eighth, ninth grade probably, I don't remember, but they did it for quite a long time. They will come to me and tell me like, oh my god, this is so hard, you won't be able to do it, and downplay my own fucking strengths. I was shocked because my problem is that I've always given you the evidence that I can and I will. I do not understand your stance. Like, why do you want to come to me and tell me what I should be doing, what I should not be? I do not like unprecedented advices. First of all, I don't like taking advices. Rather, please, if you really do care about me, give me an inspiration. I will worship you, really idolize you. So yeah, that person was keeping tabs on me like that. And every time I graduated, every grade, I was like, I just proved you fucking wrong. What's so hard about it? They were trying to instill a fear with inside me so that even before I know what the things are I'm about to deal with, I get afraid of it and literally don't even freaking try doing them. Funny of you. I don't give a flying shit. Honestly, it does affect. Like, eventually, it might fuck with your brain, or they were trying to, subconsciously instill it in my psyche so that I lose my self confidence, identity. Those people tried doing some of it to my parents as well, and they were kind of successful there. I'm out of it. Every time I talk about something on this channel or on my Instagram, just know that I've already experienced it, navigated my way through it, learned it, and earned my shit. I have evidence of what works and what doesn't, so I like talking from lived experiences. That's the only time I kind of believe anything at all. These kind of people are there, like, especially in Asian households. I don't know about other Asians, like the East Asians, Central Asian people in South Asia. It's quite popular culture. I feel like it's kind of universal too. I don't know, honestly. You guys can tell me. That's exactly what I'm trying to learn from this channel or my Instagram as well. Whatever that we are experiencing, to what extent some factors are universal, applies to all the culture across all nations. It may not affect you in short term, but yeah, they do affect you in the longer run. Like when you continuously keep facing setbacks, at one point you might start believing what those people are saying. You know what I mean? You know who to listen to, yourself. I've never really lived half as never. If they even try to like keep tabs, the point is you don't know anything. You feel like you know everything, but honestly, you don't know anything. I do not let you know anything. And if you feel like you have gotten some sort of information from the people that are close to me, mind you, they also don't know anything. Certain things needs to be kept unsaid and protected because you would do it too. And whenever this kind of discussion comes in about friendships or like relationships with people, people just talk about like normalize this, normalize that. My question is, why are you saying it? Be the change you want to see. Start it, initiate it. You can. You have this kind of authority, girl, boy, whoever you are. You do not have to follow any trend. You can be the trend. You are the starter. You are the source. Fully live it. Here's the thing, like, do you know that energy is contagious? Like, when you know that somebody embodies something, like they believe in something, they can talk to you about it very clearly, communicate it, and you will feel that this person is legit. Why do you think people do like interviews, like job interviews and stuff like that? They can just hire you looking at your credentials, and they do it so that they can see like what's the reality, whether it's a job interview, whether it's a like admission, like college interview. Like people want to see if you're genuine or not. Told you what, right? Another thing is like, why am I giving you job advice all of a sudden? Anyways, like since I'm at it, let me finish it. And when you go to an interview, do not freaking be afraid of anything, because the HR is also afraid. They're also like, oh, I don't know this person. I will have to be asking the right questions. They're also under pressure. And that's honestly just a discussion, just a communication, like to build a relationship, a common ground where you guys both can come and stand and talk. I'm not saying this is going to guarantee your freaking job, because like you may not be the perfect fit for the company, or you may not even take the opportunity because the company might not be a fit for you. But yes, do not be afraid. I've seen them from observations that this is exactly the way they are, not what the society says, not what some amazing scholar, thinker, whatever, whoever says. I don't care. I just understand things from lived perspective. Like if I've lived something, I would know. I do not care what philosopher, what thinker, what whoever that is, what great person has said something in a certain time. If it does not help me really navigate my life, I do not freaking care about your philosophical statements. And should definitely should not be living by your way of thinking, your way of seeing the world. I will live it according to what I learned. You should not be even living your life by listening to someone on YouTube either. Live things, honestly. The best way to basically fuck around and figure out. I'm gonna go take some thirst trap pictures or reels now. So that was it for today. See you if we stay alive.